Hello and welcome to Monday Mindfulness. You might have noticed that the 18th isn't a Monday. This is an extra bonus session that I'm sharing, and this session's all about attention awareness. So just simply being aware of where we're putting our conscious awareness. So where we're putting our attention right now. It might be your intention is invested in watching this video. It might be your attention is invested in a itch and scratching that itch. It might be in a thought process. It might be thinking about something that happened or is happening in your day. It might be any number of areas where you might have awareness, and that is where your moment-to-moment flow of conscious awareness is sitting. And what we're doing in this practice is really opening to just watch and be aware of where we're putting our attention and letting it naturally flow. And as we do this in a seated practice, it starts to just give us more and more of the habit of being aware of where I'm investing my energy, my consciousness. And I've heard a lot of yogis say that energy flows where attention goes. And I've found that to be true in my experience, that, yeah, everything where I invest energy, things tend to be nourished and things tend to really be created, and that's where I can put my focus. That's where I can create. So at any given moment, I could have my focus on any number of things and be creating any number of things, or just be completely silent. Whatever's happening, it's all a unique moment-to-moment experience. So what we're going to do is we're just going to bring our attention to what is at the front of our awareness. So we'll start by making ourselves comfortable, just sitting down somewhere where you won't be interrupted for the next 5 minutes, and close your eyes down. You don't have to close your eyes down, but it can help to get really clear on where our attention is. And just take a few deep breaths to get started. You might notice your attention starts on the breath and then drifts somewhere else. Just allowing the attention to move as it naturally needs to. We don't need to dive in and invest too much in any point of focus. We're just being mindful of where our attention is right now. Your attention might drift to your seat or a sensation in the body. Your attention might go to a thought about something. Your attention might go to an emotion. Just noticing what's being invested there. What are we creating? As our attention is placed in any spot, is there things that are being created around that? Is the mind doing some work there, some value adding? Just being aware. Just opening, being clear, and allowing now to be experienced. Being open to wherever your attention falls. If you get distracted or you feel like you just go to sleep with your attention a little bit, just notice where your focus is. What's at the front of your awareness? Observing while being relaxed enough to allow it to move if it needs to. Letting the attention move like waves in the ocean. If it stays in one place, that's fine too. Noticing if you're investing energy in a thought process, in an area of the body, in an emotion. We don't need to label it, just experience it, notice, and allow. Noticing if your attention moves anywhere in the body, with the breath, with the sensation, with contact. Notice if your attention is in this moment or whether it's in a future projection or a story about the past. Just notice where you're investing your energy. Staying aware of what you're noticing in each moment. And making space for that place of focus to move if it needs to. Just relaxing and staying open. . . 。  . 。 . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Now, if you want to continue this practice and sit with this for longer, you're welcome to pause the video now. And if you want to come back to the room, come back to your day, just slowly begin to move, staying slow enough and relaxed enough to keep that attention on where our point of focus is right now, of where our attention is placed. Like just keeping the finger on the pulse of your awareness. Slowly opening your eyes. Now, as I said, in my experience, this has naturally gone into my everyday life. So I've started to become more and more aware of where my point of focus is in all kinds of different things that I'm doing. And then I've also been able to just lovingly and honestly choose points of focus that are in line with my passions and my priorities. So it's been really useful like that. And you can naturally let this creep into your day-to-day life, but you might also choose to have specific times where I might have a seated practice, but I might also have times in my day when I really want to practice this. So I might be aware of my focus as I'm walking down the street, as I'm starting my work day and being aware of where my attention moves to through my morning. And another thing that you might want to do is put into your calendar a reminder to say, where's my point of focus right now? And then I can just have a few seconds where I can just sit and go, oh yeah, this is where my point of focus is. Wonderful. I hadn't noticed. Or you may have noticed. Either way, it's perfect. So enjoy this practice, and I'd love to hear about how your process goes and the experiences that you've had with being aware of that attention. And I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you at the next Monday Mindfulness. Aho.